What's happening, everybody? Welcome back. This is Foregone. Today I wanted to give you guys my thoughts and opinions about this new update. There is a lot of goodness aside from all the little bugs that are in here. There's all kinds of wacky bugs where like your cards might not show up, or you got invisible characters that you're fighting against, and God knows what else bugs are in the game. Some players are even having trouble logging into the game and playing, which is unfortunate. So hopefully Netmarble will do some patches, get these things taken care of as fast as they can. But aside from the bugs, this is a fantastic update. I am so happy. And one of the big reasons I'm so happy is because of what you're watching right now. Story mode, auto farming in story mode. And the cool thing about this is that this thing will automatically pick the characters, the required characters for the stage. So that way you have a higher chance of getting the fragments, right? That is godly, guys. It automatically picks the characters that you need as long as you have them available, as long as you have them awakened or at tier 3. It'll automatically pick them and play with them, which is sick. It is awesome. Now, you're going to have a certain build on these characters, a decent build for them to be able to do well. But as you can see, it changed the characters, right? I mean, now we got X-23, Daredevil, and Beta Ray. And luckily, I have all these characters awakened, which is awesome in tier 3 as far as Daredevil is concerned. And yeah, so you can literally just turn on your phone, hit auto, and as long as you have any of these characters available, you can just walk away and let it go. And I have been such a lazy ass when it comes to farming in story mode. I just couldn't stand doing it because it took such an insane amount of time. Now, you still got to let this thing run on manual, but the fact that now it can just auto, I can literally just click a button and walk away and let this thing go, whether I'm playing on my emulator or doing it on my phone, it's godly. This is such an amazing quality of life change. Honestly, this alone for me, and maybe I'm putting too much stock into it, but this alone for me easily makes this one of the best updates we've had in a while for me, right? Now, to boot, the characters are actually quite nutty themselves, at least from the testing that I've done so far. Now, so far, I've been able to test Hawkeye. I've actually tier 3'd the character, and yeah, he's pretty damn godly. He is quite strong, easily one of the strongest speed characters in the game, one of the strongest characters in the game. He's nuts, guys. He's very, very good. Lots of good survivability with the heals. All the characters got heals. Decent survivability amongst all of them. They all are fairly proc friendly. Maya even is fairly proc friendly, at least in my humble opinion. Although I don't have her awakened and I don't have Kate Bishop awakened, right? But they are great characters. I do think that the paywall might end up being worth it, and we'll talk about why here in a little bit. As soon as OX23 murders old MODOK here, which she's about ready to do. It's taking a little bit of time. She's not exactly as strong as other characters, but you know, she will get it done eventually, right? It does take a little bit of time, you know. She might end up dying. I mean, who knows, right? But I mean, if you got 3 characters, it's all good. You don't have to worry about it. And she croaked. She croaked. But old Daredevil, he's going to go ahead and get it done for us. I love this stuff so much, guys. I love this so much. This is so awesome. I'm so happy about this, man. I know I might be making a big deal out of it. And boom, there's a fragment. And then it's going to move on, right, to the next required characters that you need for the next stage. And it's just going to keep on progressing, which is awesome. We also have the Shield Archive. And this is pretty cool, right? I mean, this is kind of wacky. I mean, you combine these, you combine 2 Odin's Blessings to get these things in order to get these rewards, I believe, up here in the top. And there's all kinds of chains of things that you can do to get other rewards, which is nice. It's something else that players can do, which is actually pretty cool. They actually give you a location in the dispatch missions where you can actually farm for these materials. And then you have a view shield effect right here, which you can actually increase your instinct attack increase, instinct accuracy. How much this is actually going to make a difference for your characters, that remains to be seen, but it's still pretty cool that we do have it. We also got the new Awaken system, which is actually pretty cool. So like whenever you go to your ISO 8 set here, or not a new awaken system, but you click on set ISO 8 set, you can literally awaken a full set. So if I find a character that doesn't have an awaken ISO on them, say maybe someone like Jubilee right here, right? And I click on that, I hit set ISO 8, right? You got relay awakening, right? So literally, if I enhance this right here, I'll just go ahead and do it really quick for you guys. I'll just go ahead and enhance this thing. This is pretty awesome too. This is another huge quality of life, right? Now, it's going to say Relay Awakening right there. My face is kind of in the way, but whenever you hit Relay Awakening, you can automatically use whatever ISOs or your ISO 8 boost and just click on 6 and just max it out completely. The click of a button, instead of going back and forth, equipping one extreme ISO and then awakening, equipping two ISOs after that, awakening again. You can literally do it in one shot, which is godly. I know that's not a big deal for some players, but you know, like pretty much every time I do a tier 3 or awakening character, I always do this. I always max out their ISO 8 sets, and I know a lot of other players do the same thing, and I'm really, really happy that they've done that. It's a huge, huge quality life change. Now, let's talk about the characters. Now, Maya here, she's pretty damn strong. She's got a lot of power. I've actually got a crap build on her with just a 140% proc. She doesn't have any extra critical damage or anything like that. She has real crappy stats, only 43% ignore defense. And this character actually did really, really well. No Urus. I was very impressed with her damage, and she does seem to have a pretty smooth rotation as far as playing with the character. I mean, she's got an insane 1.5% damage accumulation, which is insane, guys. But you can literally go 3, 5, 2, 4, right? And it is godly. You get that frenzy buff from the 5th skill, right? Which is nice. You get the damage accumulation from the 3. And I haven't really tested the Awaken skill. I actually just got done doing a live stream for this game, and I immediately wanted to start making a video and tell you guys about the things that I know already. I haven't really tested Maya a whole lot. I will. I know she's a paywall, and that kind of sucks, but I do think that her leadership is going to be pretty damn valuable for a lot of players, for PvP and for PvE, especially for speed types. This increase all attack by 60%, and this remove all debuff is just, it's godly, guys. It's godly for a lot of game modes. This increase all basic defense by 60%. I mean, this is PvP, PvE, just god tier leadership. It is insanely good. This alone makes it worth having her. Does it make it worth having her awakened? I mean, for some people it will. And I got to tell you guys, I'll probably end up awakening her just because she'll be a godly support for Hawkeye, especially when you get in higher War Boss Legends against Null. But this decreased chain and damage is nice for PvP, and the ignore target dodge rate is also really, really good, especially with a character like Hawkeye, who already has 40% ignore dodge now. Kate Bishop, I believe, has some ignore dodge as well. I mean, it's just going to make it to where you don't have to use certain strikers for your World Boss Legends. It's actually pretty nuts. She's a very good character. I haven't leveled up her uniform, so I don't know her uniform options at this given time. Kate Bishop seems like a super, super easy character to play with her damage accumulation on the 3rd skill. I mean, she might be only 0.8, but she does a lot of damn hits. She hits like a truck, man. Girl's got a lot of power. It literally looks like you just go 3, 5, 4 with her rotation. And yeah, you'll get all the residual damage from the 5, you get the accumulation from the 3, and she does really, really good damage, and that's a lot of damn hits. 3 opponents, and you know, we did like 200 and some hits right there. Yeah, I mean, that's a lot. 221 hits between 3 opponents. That is over 70 hits for 1 opponent. That is nice, right? And then she got a nice little iframe right here. And then, of course, there's her Awaken skill, which is pretty damn sick. Again, I haven't tested the Awaken skill, guys. I don't have either Maya or her Awaken, so I haven't really worried about it too much yet. All I mainly did was just level up Hawkeye and play with the little tools or toys that we need to have in the game, farming story mission. Now we get to Hawkeye. Oh my God. Oh boy. This character, I mean, I don't have Kate awakened right now. I don't have Maya awakened, but this character, I do have him at tier 3. And I can tell you guys, he is godly. I was able to do stage 19 with this character, he's built now, but I having no Urus. I had 100% damage proc. I had a stage 8 Power of Angry Hawk set on this character and a normal ranked uniform. And he easily done stage 19 on my account with 77% physical attack, 25% pierce. He easily done it, guys. He did it in just a little over 3 minutes flat. He is super, super proc friendly, and he is an amazing damn character. His survivability is pretty good. I mean, really, to be honest, guys, my only complaint about him, and I'll probably reiterate this in the review about him, is that he has no decreased damage received. That is the one thing about the character that isn't very good. He can die fairly quick. He does have a heal, but the heal is delayed from his 3rd skill, so he can take a lot of damage. But I'll tell you what, man, he's freaking nuts. This passive of his, this extra critical damage, is crazy, right? The tier 3 giving him this accumulation, it's just, man, he is sick, and his rotation is just beautiful, right? I mean, it's literally 3, 5, 4. Some people say go 5, 3, 4. If you do that, you'll actually find that he actually will create some distance. And a lot of times he won't go in his 4. But if you go 3, 5, 4, you'll literally get all the residual damage from that 5. You see the arrows coming down and do the 4 all at once. Get the accumulation from the 3rd. Or I'm sorry, get the frenzy buff from the 3rd, right? That's what you're actually wanting. You want that nice 50% attack buff from the 3rd, and he will do nuts. And literally in 2 rotations, going 3, 5, 2, 4 in 1 rotation, and then going 3, 5, 4, and then going 3, 5, 4 tier 3. Right there, I missed my 3rd skill, but you guys get the point. We'll talk about it in a review. He just does insanity, guys. His damage is crazy, and I absolutely love this 5th skill. He is godly. Like, I can't stress enough. This update, like, from head to toe, other than the bugs, this update is amazing. We have 3 strong characters, and then Hawkeye is super strong. And Kate, I mean, honestly, when I was comparing their damage between the 3, they seem like they were pretty neck and neck. I do think Hawkeye's got maybe an advantage, maybe not. I'm not really sure yet, but they are all so strong, very proc friendly. I didn't have any problems. I mean, I got him built up pretty well. And by the way, as far as uniform options, on Hawkeye, he's got Falcon, which is amazing. He's got Human Torch, that's great. He's got Icarus, which is, okay. Some people are going to use him. You got Scarlet Witch, which is really great. I mean, she's going to probably get another uniform in the Multiverse of Madness update, but still, that's a good uniform. And then we have Storm, which is kind of a bad uniform now. Unfortunately, it's outdated, but I mean, guys, he's got some really good uniform options. This update is awesome. I'm so happy with this update. I'm so happy, man. There is no excuses now not to farm that story mission, not to get those fragments, not to get the EOD or the P cards or TCP from there. And I'm just loving it, man. It's so amazing. So let me know down in the comments below how you're all feeling about this update. Let me know what character you would like to review of first. And I do stream on Twitch at 9 p.m. June 2+7 time. The link is in the description below. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. See you, everybody.